Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan SE with 4Motion. This particular one is silk blue metallic in color on the exterior. It has storm gray leatherette interior on the inside, and this particular unit has an upgraded sunroof. That's a panoramic sunroof on it as an option. This is not a standard feature on the SE, but this is a great cost-effective way to get a sunroof and still get a Tiguan that is super affordable. Let's take a look around the car. This particular one has LED running lights, halogen headlights, push-button start, keyless entry on both the driver's side and passenger door up front. It does not have a power liftgate. This is a manual liftgate on this one, but it also has LED tail lights, black roof rails, and then that giant panoramic roof. Blind spot monitoring, autonomous emergency braking, and rear traffic alert as well. Here's a look at the power seat. There's lumbar up front right here, and then you also have your forward and back and up and down, and then your seat back as well. On the door, you have power door locks right there. You also have power windows and a window lock right here. Power mirrors and heated mirrors as well. Right there. You also have automatic headlights, even on this unit here. What's nice about the Tiguan, on every trim level, you still get automatic headlights. Coin box right here for storage. And then a tilt steering wheel with telescoping features as well. So you can pull this out, push it in, raise it, lower it wherever you need it, and then lock this guy back in. Here's a look at your instrument cluster, just a standard Volkswagen instrument cluster with that customizable center rectangular spot right there where you can actually change what's displayed there using this button over here. So you can change what it displays, and then you can also go left or right to change. Here's a look at your assist systems listed out. It has blind spot, rear traffic alert, and front assist. But I can also change to audio. So right now, I have volume control right here. I can turn this up right there. And there's the radio over there. I can also change presets by using this button right here. So there you go. Pretty cool. I'm going to turn that back down. Leather wrapped flat bottom steering wheel. Cruise control functionality right here on the steering wheel. There's your power button for cruise control, the resume set, and then of course the assist systems button also shows up there. Volume control right here. Wipers, different settings on the wipers there. There's 3-speed wipers, including rain sensing, and then intermittent, and then high. And then this little knob on the top, you can barely see it, but that fine tunes it even further. Siri and Google functionality right here with this little button, and then on the radio itself you have App Connect, which allows you to do Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, or MirrorLink using one of those 2 USB ports down there. Once you plug into that, your phone just sits down here in this tray and just charges. You never touch your phone again. So it all shows up on the screen here. Now if you're using navigation on your phone, you'll be pleased to know, Apple users, that you can use Apple Maps, Google Maps, or even Waze. So you have 3 different navigation apps on Apple. You have 2 navigation apps on Android in Waze and Google Maps. Here's a look at your rear view camera. It does come with trajectory steering, so that yellow line does move as you turn the steering wheel to give you an idea where you're headed. And then the green line just shows you just a static straight back function. Push button start, electronic parking brake right there. And then of course you have your switch here to change your driving modes. So I can go between normal, eco, sport, and custom. Custom allows me to fine tune it a little bit. So I can change the steering, I can change the drive system, I can also change the climate control. So I can do all of that there. And that's just by pushing down on this button here. It also works as a turn left or right. So there's off-road, and then there's off-road custom, which I can further customize. Pretty cool. So all-wheel drive, climate control, I can change all of those different features. Turn off hill descent, I've got all kinds of stuff there. There's also an auto start stop function, or kill switch right there. It kills the auto start stop feature per start. That doesn't stay memorized in the system, so you have to use that every time. But what's cool is how this interacts with the touchscreen. Also have a menu button right here that I can push to bring up climate control, and I can also do that on touchscreen or control it through knobs down below. This is a dual climate zone up front with an extra climate zone in the back. Or actually, there is no control for that, so this is dual climate zone. Let me rephrase that. Then you do also have your vent settings and also heated seats. Heated seats on both sides up front. As you look at that storm gray leather red interior, this one has that panoramic sunroof with a power sunshade. The sunshade goes all the way back and covers both the first and second row. And then here's a look at that giant panoramic roof. It lifts, the glass panel lifts up and stacks on top of the second panel in the back. The back panel does not move, but you do also get a pop-up windscreen right here that recedes once you close it as well. Lighted vanity mirrors on both sides. This one has LED lighting. Nice cool white light in the evening. In the glove box, there is your hidden CD player and also SD card reader, and then an SD card holder off to the left right here. Pretty decent sized glove box as well. Let's take a look at the back row. This particular car is priced at $30,325, and as I said, that has a $1,200 add for a panoramic sunroof. Here's a look at the back seats. These seats are a 60-40 split. These are leatherette. What is nice about this car, that's understated as well, what's nice about this is you can slide the seat forward and back. You have ridiculous amounts of leg room right here. Okay, so I am 6'1". Look at all the leg room I have right here. So I've got a decent amount of leg room, and this seat does slide forward and back, as I said, and then it also reclines. There's a strap right here where I can fold the seat down. This little strap right here folds the seat down and it clicks in place, or I can lift up and I can pull back further on it and it will recline. It's hard to do that with one hand holding the phone, but it is possible. This is a center pass-through, and that's also an armrest with a cup holder. This little button right here, you push down, and now you've got a center pass-through for skis or something like that. Still has room for a passenger out there and a passenger right here with latch setups right there, and then also over on this side. And also a look through at the back. Here's a look at that giant panoramic roof again with that pop-up windscreen. There's a look at your dash and your steering wheel layout. Center console right there with the armrest. And then look at the air vents for the back passengers. And then also a USB port and a 12-volt charger there. Let's take a look at the back hatch. Again, this is not a power lift gate on this one. This is a manual lift gate. The hydraulics do take over where it lifts up for you, so if you're worried about that, it does still lift up. Here's a look through from the back. There's a look at your instrument cluster and center display there, as well as this arm console, the center console right there for the front seats, and back from the second row of seats. Now you can get this car in a 3-row option. In this particular one, it is just a 2-row. This little floor does adjust. You can actually lift it up and adjust it, drop it down using that little slide down there on both sides there. You can drop it down. There's a look at your full-size spare. This particular unit does come with a first aid kit as well as a cargo net. There are also other optional features as well as a cargo cover that just hooks into those little holes right there and covers this entire back area. Also, there is a 12-volt charger port right there, and you have these seat pulls on both sides where you can actually pull, and that seat will go flat, and this seat will go flat as well. You just have to push them down to click them in place. But the seat pull from the back makes it a little more convenient if you're loading cargo in the back. Also, there's a hidden bag hook right here. A lot of people say they didn't know that existed. That's pretty cool. All right, So let's take a look. There's a handle right there on the back. Take another look at this car. Again, this is silk blue metallic with storm gray interior. Panoramic sunroof is an upgrade on this car. This makes it a super affordable Tiguan with a sunroof. Because without the option here, you have to go up to an SEL or an SEL Premium for a sunroof. So if you can find one of these, consider yourself lucky, because they sell really, really fast. So this is the kind of the sweet spot for the Tiguan. This again is a 2019 Tiguan SE with an available panoramic sunroof. This car comes with a 6-year, 72,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, 10-year, 200,000 mile engine and powertrain warranty if you buy from me at Bommarito St. Peter's here in St. Louis. That's nationwide. And then also, I'm going to throw in 3 years of free maintenance. Your 10, 20, and 30,000 mile oil change are going to be covered by my dealership, Bommarito St. Peter's here in St. Louis. So if you're interested in this car, give me a call, 636-290-4257, or on Facebook at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. You'll be able to see the new GLI videos coming up. We got a truckload of GLIs coming, so as soon as I get those, I'll post them. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good evening.